Our sign language interpreter is Philip Omondi. Remember that you're also streaming live on standardmedia.co.ke and on our YouTube channels as well. Talk to us across our social media platforms at KTN News, KE at Dennis Aseto. Our hashtag is Weekend Prime, and off to our top story. Tonight, the government has suffered its first blow in its attempt to have Deputy President-elect Professor Kithure Kindiki assume office after a court rejected an application to have the order issued by a Kerugoya court Friday lifted. The matter was declared urgent and weighty and is now scheduled to be heard inter-party this coming Tuesday. Meanwhile, the much anticipated swearing-in of Deputy President-elect Professor Kithure Kindiki earlier planned Saturday failed to take place due to the court order. Clement Masombo starts our bulletin tonight with that story.
On Saturday, the Uhuru Gardens in Nairobi, which was until Friday night the designated venue for the swearing-in ceremony of the Deputy President nominee Professor Kithure Kindiki, remained closed with minimal activities and a heavy presence of security personnel from the Kenya Defence Forces. Immediately after the National Assembly approved the nomination of Kindiki as the Deputy President, there were speculations that Kindiki would be sworn in on Saturday. This was also confirmed by one of President Ruto's economic advisors, Moses Kuria, who visited the venue to inspect the preparations last evening. Kuria, in a post accompanied by a video on his X handle, said all was set for the ceremony. However, the much-awaited ceremony never happened, owing to the court cases filed by the impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagwa's legal team to stop the appointment and subsequent swearing-in of his successor. According to the Constitution, the swearing-in of a Deputy President shall be done in an open place and shall be before Chief Justice or Deputy Chief Justice, in this case, either Chief Justice Martha Koome or her Deputy Philomena Mwilu. Things seem to have moved with speed since the impeachment process was initiated. Already, 108 senior staff working in the office of the impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have been sent on compulsory leave. In an internal memo dated October 19, the government directed the staff whose terms of service are tied to that of the DP to proceed on compulsory leave in what was termed as a constitutional process affecting the DP. Those sent on leave included senior officials, advisors and private secretaries employed on both permanent and on contracts. The memo was sent by Patrick Mwangi, the principal administrative secretary in the office of the Deputy President, and copied to the Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service, Felix Koskei. Meanwhile, a High Court in Kerugoya has ordered for inter-party hearing of the case filed by Kirinyaga MCA David Mathenge on Tuesday, October 22nd, citing the urgency of the matter and the weighty issues raised in the application. If the order is lifted, it will pave way for the swearing-in of Kindiki. Clement Masombo, KTN News.
And the planned swearing-in of Interior CS Professor